We may have banned Politoed in NU, but that does not mean rain teams go away. If you remember earlier this generation, we used rain quite a bit on this channel. Now with DLC having been released, there are even more Pokemon that are good rain abusers. So I figure, hey, it's time to use them. If you've been enjoying the content as of late, make sure that you do subscribe and leave a like if you haven't already. We are really close to 5k subs, guys. We got this. We're gonna hit it before the end of the year. Just need a little bit of your help. Now, looking at my opponent's team, Ludicolo, Mr. Ludimus Columus. Look at how he goes in. I just need some chip on you. And honestly, this little guy right here is gonna be the real star of the show. As long as I got my rain up, I bet you that Terra Liquidation hitting that Gligar for 5 more billion damage. Leads. Oh, also look at my Jolteon. Yeah, I don't care about no damn Weather Ball. I'm running my Terra Blast. I'm gonna just lead off with Uxie. As I lead off with the Mower. They probably trick here, right? But honestly, who cares? I think we Rain Dance still. I'm gonna go Jolt. I honestly don't like going Jolt here, but I'm gonna go Jolt. And why don't I like going Jolt? Well, you see, my dear viewer at home. My opponent? Yeah, they can do that. I'm a Volt here. Bring in my Uxie. It gets a little real out here, doesn't it, my guy? Give me that back! And I'm gonna U-turn? Yeah! This guy is getting shaboned! You know what, I'm gonna calc real quick, too. I'm gonna calc his wave crash. This guy is getting thrown for a loop, man. Rotobo, NU Choice Scarf. Floatzel, OU Choice Bed, in that rain. Yeah! Gets a little real out here. Hold on, how much does Flip Turn do? I wanna see. I don't think it KOs. Flip Turn's not that strong. 41? Yo, if I'm Terra, actually KOs. It's crazy. Not always, but... Oh, Uranus damage. Get hit with all of that little ball. 219. I should switch. I'm gonna go back to my Uxie here. If you know that reference, by the way, if you know, you know. So we get this guy in. I'm kind of just wanting to U-turn, but I'll set Rain again. And then here, I will bring in... Yo, let's bring in the Ludimus. Let's bring this boy in. Hit him with the Giga Drain. Yo, look at that chip. And they Ice Beam me, it does nothing. Let's just Giga Drain again. Yeah, as they go Rotom, I was gonna say if they go into the Goodra, who cares? I'll just Ice Beam the next turn. It does not matter. And obviously, I am very much faster. Hit him with another beam. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. Look at that little Ludicolo. Bopping this boy. I'm a hard Uxie here, so I can set my Rain again. I am faster, so I will be able to get my Rain up. Is my opponent... Oh, thank goodness. Get that Ludicolo back out. Yeah, I'll get Goodra in. Man, I'm pumping. They're going Goodra. Yeah. That did not KO. Abort. Abort. Why does Goodra live? Sir? Sir? Ah. You know, I thought about going for Giga Drain. Y'all saw the hover. Unfortunately for my opponent. I'm gonna Volt here, by the way. I don't... Does Thunder... Let me just calc this. This is Thunder, man. Like, come on. This is a Thunder from a Jolteon. Surely I KO this, right? It's Thunder. Like, come on. It does not KO. Well, I'll Volt. And I mean, y'all saw the calc in there too, right? Like, it's a matter of, okay, do I get the, what's it called? It's a matter of, do I get the... Wow, why can't I remember? It's a matter of, like, if they have a different set. We're gonna Encore lock them into this Overheat. And then hard Floatzel. So my opponent switches. I'm here to tell you right now, I am faster. This Wave Crash gonna hurt. Oh, you fool. You absolute nincompoop. Why'd you live? That's sad. But I can flip turn here now. Preserve my Floatzel. And, yeah. Look at that. Look at that nice little pivot. Bring in the Quillfish here. I'm Life Orb. I will do a lot to this Passimian. So my opponent forfeits. That's right, you can't keep up with the rain. It's just not happening. First victim, already claimed. Ludicolo popping off that game. I will say, rain boosted Hydro Pump, Ungoodra doing like 5. Not what I wanted to see, but you know, sometimes you just gotta deal with it. I'm gonna lead Sableye so I can get my rain. Yeah, because I knew they were gonna lead off with this stupid Grimmsnarl. Now you can't hit me with any taunt stuff. Now I can go for a nice little knock. Get rid of them Booch. I mean, he can only, like, Spirit Break me here. Guess I'll go Uxie. Try and rock. Yeah. Because I still got multiple turns of rain left. So that's fine with me. He'll probably go Decidueye here. Yup, Decid comes in. This mon is kind of scary. This mon is kind of scary. I want a Quillfish here because it's, I guess, a check. They go for knock. Interesting. Interesting. I will Swords Dance in front of you. They defog away their own screens too? Oh, that's incredible. That's actually so incredible for me. For no reason at all, they got rid of their screens. You are not living this hit. Get out. Get out. Get out of my sight. Go into Sableye here. They go for Drill Run, they get a crit. Ow. Let's knock. And an Encore. You're not Terra Dark. You ain't Terra Dark. Yeah, keep dancing, bro. Keep on dancing. Set that up again. Knock this Typhlosion. I got Will-O-Wisped. You ever see a Typhlosion go for Will-O-Wisp? Oh, he was Scarf. Yo, that's so sad. Going hard Floatzel, too. It was a terrible play. I don't know why they Wisped again, mind you, but that was still a terrible play from me. And now I will be wave crashing. So, thank you for coming, Corin. Enjoy. You have been Floatzeled. How does it feel? I don't need to switch. This mon is sweeping. You are not living this hit, sir. Hello? Ah, you know, I saw Protect and thought maybe Quick Feet. But no. They are not Quick Feet, so we won't be beating them down with the float. Typh comes back out. I will wave crash you as well. Self KO? Oh no. This is just putting him in a body bag real quick? Wow. Straight up 6-0'd. Technically a 5-0, but we're calling it a 6-0 because that was sheer and utter dominance right there. Floatzel just wave crashing his whole team. Yo, look at this dude's team. They got the Furret. They got Big Furret. I'm leading off with Uxie. Because this dumb mon is always what they're gonna lead with. I want to set my rain and just U-turn. And they already know. They already know it's Jover. They already know. They didn't even try to fight. My opponent said, nah, you know what? I don't need to be God. I know what happened to the guy before me. I will not suffer that same fate. So we're going to pause this. We'll either come back with this person battling us, or I'll have another battle for you. Alright, so our last opponent, they couldn't handle it. They could not handle the smoke. So they already, you know, they left. We got our new battle. I'm leading off with Sableye this game because they've got that Frost Blast. I want to make sure I can get my Rain Dance up. They lead with this. I don't want it like taunting my Uxie, and yeah. So now I can set Rain immediately. I'm gonna Encore them into the Spike because that way they can't Destiny Bond and they can just knock. So this works out well for me. They have a Croak, so we're gonna have to be careful around that. But here I can go into my Uxie, not my Uxie, my Jolteon. Oh, I really want to just immediately. This is a bad play. Don't make this play. Don't make this play at home. But I want to get rid of the Morpeko. It's kind of threatening because if that mon gets going with the speed boosts from Aura Wheel, it could actually put in some work. So I'm just gonna do that to shut it down. As my opponent thinks I think a little bit too much there. Going for the double there. Ludi is faster than you, so I will bring it in. I'll just Ice Beam here. If they go Croak, it's still going to take a million. Last is a good pivot, because it actually does tank. I could just Giga Drain the next turn. Actually, let's Ice Beam again. Because if they try to switch into Croak, it'll do a little more. So they're probably going to bring in Pass here and just you again. So go Croak instead. I mean, I'll try to Rain Dance. Yeah, they went for Poison Jab there. And they do not! So why we got Psychic, man. Ah, not bad. I thought they would Sucker, which is why I switched. Now I don't know why I thought they'd Sucker. Because it is a Ludicolo. I am slow. But you know, I just thought. And what are with these doubles, fam? They aren't helping. They aren't helping. I'm getting Ludicolo back out. And why am I getting Ludicolo back out? Well, I want Ludicolo to do a little bit more. Ludicolo really is the feature mon of this video. And I want to make sure he gets a shot. I'm just going to Ice Beam here. They crit me with Shadow Sneak. It did not matter. I will bring out the Sableye again. Throw up my Rain. So they go for Swords Dance. Can I Encore? Oh. Okay, well now they're locked into Shadow Sneak, so that's fine. But this is a little scary. This is a boosted Decidueye. I will go into you, I will Crunch. If this is the right Terror type, could actually beat me. Ooh, that crit could have been really bad. So I'm saying, I'm gonna beat me down, man. Could have put me 6 feet under. I go to the Mesprit. They have not Terra'd, but I will still just Crunch. I don't think it matters. I got Big Jolt. I got the Thunder. Y'all ready to see this? Lightning and the Thunder. We are dropping this on this Mesprit's neck. Look at that. Pow! Ka-chow! And then one more Thunder. Look at that. You ever see a Jolteon bring down the pain like that? The answer is probably yes. Also, just as a little aside during this video, because, you know, by this point, only the true viewers are still watching, so if you've made it this far, comment down below. I'm a real fan. But when I mentioned a survey, I linked the Google Sheet to a few days ago on the community page. Always check that page out, by the way. I make some posts every now and then with random polls and just general, you know, news, I guess. But so far on that, I think it closes tonight. And we've already really decided the route we're going. So Jolteon's average vote was like a little bit above 3. So pretty, you know, it's like kind of high, but not that high still. So Jolteon isn't going to be getting acted on. And then we had Goodra get around, I think it was like a 3.3, which that to me is... I'm still looking at it, I'm kind of like, I don't really know if we need to suspect test Goodra because it's not that high. It's not low, mind you. And it's kind of like 3.3 is probably the minimum vote in a survey that would get me even considering suspect testing him on, but even still, I told Eternally, I'm like, I don't think this is worth testing. I think we might just want to do an unbanned suspect, if anything. So, if there's any mon you think should be unbanned from any, you know what, comment down below. We already have the mons that we're gonna consider in council. I think we're just gonna probably vote within council on course of action. But if there's anything that you think should be, you know, suspect tested to be freed from our ban list, let me know. Interested to see what y'all think. Also, this is a very easy Uxie lead game. Nothing on their team I'm all too worried about. I'm gonna set the Rain immediately just in case they have knockoff on this Electros. Then I'll probably Rock and then U-turn. That's why Damp Rock's so nice. I get a few extra turns to just do whatever I need to. It's pretty good. And y'all remember H-Quill. This is the kind of matchup that it has always been very, very strong in. So, probably going to be looking for a sweep with it later on. We'll see how well this goes. So as I thought, they did have the knock. You get up our Rain, so it doesn't matter. I used it when I had the rock, so it's going to have all those turns. As they just keep spamming knockoff, I think I'll just Psychic, then let them KO me. Get a little bit of chip, but then not have to worry about getting rocked by like a knock as I switch. I could go Eel here, not Eel, Quill. And Sword Stance. I don't think that's a bad play. I could go Float Soul as well and like flip turn. I think I'm gonna do that. Float Soul and flip here. As they stay in. Oh my god, but look at that damage. I'll go Ludi. As they hit me with the Tunda Punch. And now here I Ice Beam. I hope they go Goodra. Give me a little bit of chip on this. If I get a little chip on that, then my Jolteon probably will beat them down. At least it'll come down to my Jolt versus theirs. You know, some tomfoolery like that. So they do go Goodra. They're not boots, are they Assault Vest? They are very Assault Vest. Okay, good to know. Wait, they're not? What the hell is this damage? This is not real damage! Ludicolo, please! Dude, Goodra's so bulky, man. This is why Ludicolo probably is not going to be able to get much traction in you, man. Goodra is a threat. Mon's hard to hit. As they do switch to Quill there, I'm just Ice Beaming again, because who cares? Look at that, yeah, 37. Yeah, great prediction, fam. I mean, and I'll pump here, because if they went back to Goodra on a double, I still want to get a little bit of chip on that. So, I'll take it. Now here, they have Electros as a sack. I think what they could do is go Jolteon and then sack Eel to get rid of the last turn of Rain, assuming this is Boots. That's what I would do, at least. Because they make... Yo, Terra Water probably slams this. I'm going to make the safe play, though, and just Giga Drain for a little bit of guaranteed chip damage there. They do Psychic me. This might be Choice Locked. I'm going to my Quill. I'm faster anyway. I'm going to liquidate some assets here. He stayed in. I've been had. Hey, you choiced? I will Swords Dance here. Don't think I won't. No, there's literally no reason to, though. And there's no reason to, because if they go Conda, I might not even KO, so I'm just gonna take them out, guaranteed. Jolteon on a balloon. I will go Sableye here, because I am bulky enough to take a hit. I've seen this a couple times. I don't think it's very good, though, unless you really need the ground immunity. And even then, it's like... I don't know, I feel like you're always gonna end up just losing your balloon to some random exchange. I will set Rain here, because we see that damage Thunderbolt will KO me. And here, I mean, I can just go Floatzel or Quillfish. I do want to confirm this real quick. Floatzel. I want to see if my Flip Turn would one-shot. Oh yeah, Flip Turn KOs an entire generation of Jolteon. Beautiful. We get rid of that. And I'll just bring my Quill in. I believe at this point, I've got the game with my own Jolteon. I have my Terrastalize. Goodra's weakened enough to where I mean, I probably don't one-shot, but with Terra Fairy, I'll block a Draco attempt, and they're not one-shotting me with anything. So I go Sandaconda here. I'm just gonna go for the normal liquidation here, because I want to keep my Terra for this in case, yeah, in case they Terrastalize. I do not do much damage. Hey, hey, stop that. Stop, please. Okay, good. I was worried my opponent would, go for something like... They're worried that they go for, like, what's it called? Terra Dragon or Rest. Those are the two things I was most concerned about. Terra Dragon would have been fine anyway. My Goodra, not Goodra, my Jolt would have revenge killed, but still was a little worried. Really, the worry I had was Rest there. They going up and then rested, and it was like, oh no. But we are fine now. We will be able to beat down their team. Floatzel will one-shot this Goodra from whatever range it's at, and yep, Jolteon has done it. So, to no one's surprise, common Jolteon W. Common Jolteon W. Also, another little thing I want to field to y'all, because now we're like almost 20 minutes in. You're a real good supporter if you're still here. Also, I've been C-teamed. They have the weather. No! This is the kind of matchup where you kind of just have to say, yeah, I've lost. Because I don't know if I can beat hail or snow. I think it's kind of just impossible. But I'll still try. The real question though for y'all, are you interested if once we get basically like the, not final meta for Gen 9, because even once we have like the tier freeze for the last few months of the gen, we'll still see meta adaptations, right? You'll always see some new mons kind of rise up and fall down in viability. Which I'll be interested if I started doing like guide videos followed by later in the day a showcase video for every mon that ends up being tiered NU, because I do think that'd be fun. It sounds like a cool way to just also make it easy to learn the tier. So hey, you know what? Let me know. So delete a Bomb of Snow. I will immediately Rain Dance. Just get rid of their weather. They're probably gonna Aurora Veil here too, or switch like immediately into Quill, as they leech me, so that's fine. Here, I think I just go... I'll go Yuxi and try to get rocks. This is a playable matchup. It's just hard, you know? I don't have my... This could be Weather Ball, too. Hey, I'm Psychicking this always, by the way. I want to always go for Psychic. I am faster. We see Flame Orbs, so no Scarf shenanigans. If I force a Terra Dark out of this, it's, like, fine. As I go Quill, which is also fine. I get my rocks now, so I don't mind it. Also, rocks will be really good to potentially chip away at these guys, and even Heracross. I do want to limit that Heracross. So now I will U-turn. Probably just bring in Floatzel. Did 4. This might be... Yeah, I see Intimidate. No, Ludicolo. As I get Toxic, that's okay. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump here. If they go into Abomasnow, it should still do some decent damage. There's even the chance that they're not Boots and they're like Rock instead. If I can get Chip on that, that's really good. As I miss a Hydro, oh, that's shit. That would have probably, not O-code, but that would have done a million. So yeah, that's the kind of miss that could potentially lose the game. Because again, it's weather. Yeah, I would have KO'd now. So we're in a really bad spot. I don't think we can win. I'm still gonna try, but I think that's the kind of like game-losing turn that you don't want to see. So I go Abomasnow. I am getting good chip. I'm actually gonna sack here, I think. Yeah, I need to get as much chip on this as I can. So if I can Wave Crash, maybe even self-KO here, or get close to it, I can minimize the amount of recovery that they're gonna get on this turn. And as long as they can't keep... Yeah, so Ice Shard's actually better for me. Because now I do self-KO. Now this mon's super low, so I don't have to care about it. I'm gonna go Yuxi here. I am gonna immediately Psychic. Because I don't want them going for no, I don't want them Leech Seeding. So we get rid of that mon. And then I could set my Weather, and I think we might actually have a shot. And this is why I said, you know, I think it's hard, but I'm still gonna try. So here we Rain Dance. I could even go for Terra Steel, but I want to preserve. Okay, that's not good. But we get rid of their Weather, so this is actually, like, fine now, because I just Psychic. Get my 30%. We actually dodged there. That is nice. All I needed to do was get rid of their Weather. I don't actually need the Rain up right now. And I do want my Yuxi to get KO'd, but my opponent just does not seem capable. Yo, if they go Quill, I might just Psychic and let them KO me. Sir? You Terra Dark in here? I have no other play other than Psychic. No, they're not. They're Trailblazing. Which is fine, because I have Quillfish. So we go Quill here. Now just liquidate some assets. This is okay. I don't want to go for anything else, because I wouldn't want this Heracross to, like, just one-tap me. And if they switch into their own Quill, I can always just Swords Dance. And they forfeit. See, this is why you still try to play out the hard matchups. You don't know for sure if you're going to lose. I've said before, Stall I'm just not playing in a lot of these lives unless I think I've got a good matchup. Because Stall is going to take like 15 minutes to beat, potentially. And I want the whole video to be beating a Stall team. It's like the one time I faced Togki on ladder in a game, and I was like, you know what? I have a taunt Oricorio, maybe there's a way. I played that one out, because I was like, thinking to myself, okay, there's a shot. Other games, you've seen me instant turn 1 forfeit after, you know, talking a bit. I'm like, do I have a Stall matchup? And then I decided I don't, so I just forfeited and moved on with my life. Well, I think that's a good one to end it on. Rain continues to be a relevant meta style. I probably am going to change some of my VR votes off of this video. I know I'm playing at the bottom of the ladder, but realistically, that doesn't matter too much because I'm still facing a lot of the common Pokemon that could give me some issue. And seeing, okay, well, the matchup's actually not too bad. So, I think Rain works. Definitely check the description, use this team sum if you'd like to try it for yourself. That's gonna be it for me though. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you for the constant support lately. And I'll see you next time. Peace.